to Live at the West End. I'm Tracy Koga, and right now in the hot seat in this very hot room is Todd Jordan. And Todd actually is an agent for the band tonight, Moses Mays. First of all, I guess, Todd, for everybody out there, who is Moses Mays?
Moses Mays, it's tough to describe. It's tough to pigeonhole them in any one category. I guess you'd have to call them a jazz funk group. That tours Canada regularly, playing to big audiences across the country.
Why do you like their music?
It's fun. You know, you go to the show, it doesn't matter how many times you've seen them, you go to the show and it gets you moving. It keeps everybody having fun.
You've been pretty loyal to the band. Why?
It's been, you know, what they've done is they've created a unique community of supporters across Canada, and for me to be involved in that is special. I work with a lot of artists, and not many of them have forged a career in a community like Moses Mays had, and it's a privilege to be a part of it.
Well, get set, put your dancing shoes on, because we are going to functify and jazzify this whole room tonight.
It's going to be a great night. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Okay, here they are, Moses Mays.
In the very fabric of space and time. In the very fabric of space and time.
gentlemen, one of the best bass players in our fair city, Julian Bradford, y'all.
Has Moses Mays changed in the last few years?
Yeah, I would say it has. I mean, our roster of musicians has changed a lot in the last couple of years, and so that definitely affects the sound. And especially on the last album, we've really been experimenting with vocals a little bit more, and so that also just in itself changes the sound, but also our music has changed to sort of suit the vocals a little bit more as well. So yeah, I'd say especially in the last 2 years, it's seen the most change probably.
Grant, why add vocals to Moses Mays?
I think it's just a natural evolution. It's something that we always wanted to do, but we never really found the right person, I guess, to work with. And we worked with our friend Eddie and Jean and Sherry St. Germain, both from Winnipeg, and just longtime friends, and we just experimented. I mean, I think we went through about 10 singers before we went, that's it, that's what we're after. And it's just, you know, it's just like Nathan said, it's a natural evolution. It's just something, you know, you do something for 8 years, after a while you're like, okay, it's time to do something different, trying to change it up, and that's just kind of what happened. And like Nathan said, it's been, you know, a lot of member changes, and we're down to a 3-team writing team, so that's pretty much what happened. We're like, we need vocals if we're going to write music with 3 people. It used to be 7 of us all in a room, and now we're like, wow, well, I don't know how to play a trumpet. You don't know how to play a sax. I guess maybe we should try and find a singer. So it's been a good change. It's been really fun.
Songwriting, the whole process now, down to 3 arguments, or is it all sort of clicking and
Always
it all works?
Always arguments. Always, doesn't matter. 2 people, there's one person, you're arguing with yourself. You know? I think that in the past, when it was 7 and we were arguing, it really defined the sound because everybody was putting in their piece. Now, with 3 of us, there's far less arguments, but still there's a lot of debate and voting, and fortunately with 3 of us, you can always get a majority. So. Yeah, we do a lot of that.
Well, I think also too, it's even each person bringing their own kind of ideas as well. Like you'll write a song like, yeah, I heard you do something the other day, and it was like, wow, that's really cool. So I don't think that really happened back, you know, when we were writing with 7 people. It was more of, okay, we're all 7 of us are writing. Now it's kind of, sometimes I'm at the jam space with all these guys, sometimes it's just him, and someone presents an idea, and then everyone else kind of just adds their thing to it and make it the song.